All right, so what's the secret to aging well? Well, for the man you're about to meet, he says the answer is politics. Now at 78 years old, Scotty Anderson is the chair of Hawaii's Elections Commission. KITV4's Diana Ko introduces us to him.
On general election night, the two Scots heading up Hawaii's political process take a moment to speak. On the left, Chief Elections Officer Scott Nago. On the right, Elections Commission Chair Scotty Anderson. After the election wrapped up, the two plan to meet again in December to see if they need to improve anything for the next time.
We will also be talking about the agenda for the next session of the legislature to see if there's anything that should be done or changed.
Politics is something the 78-year-old Anderson has been involved in for most of his life.
My dad got me into it in 1959. He was the precinct chair for Kihei, and I went to all the rallies for the 1959 election and handed out bumper stickers. In college, I got a job with the United States Congressman part-time, and then worked with him, and then in Washington, D.C., and then I worked for another congressman in Washington, D.C., then I went back to California and worked for a guy who ran for governor.
There were years when his real job was in manufacturing or business, but he kept a foot in politics.
It's something that I love. I love the whole political arena.
Anderson looks back over how things have changed.
Back in the 70s when I was working in Washington, D.C., the people actually debated on the floor of the Congress. They weren't, if you see the debates now, what you have is a guy standing in the well talking, but nobody else is there. Everyone's in their office watching it on C-SPAN.
And he bemoans the increasingly negative or partisan discourse.
It's healthy to have people who all care about Hawaii and want to do certain things, but maybe have a different path of getting there. We don't have that here.
But he keeps returning to the political sphere.
I love it. It's a part of the political process that keeps me going.
Former Supreme Court Justice Louis Brandeis said the most important political office is that of the private citizen. And Anderson is making his contribution by participating in our nation's democracy. Diana Ko, KITV4 Island News.